Hey guys, Josiah here with Aesthetyx Fitness. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how to stay fit through the holidays. Alright, so we are getting into late fall here, and that means that we are entering that make or break period of everybody's diet, nutrition, and fitness plan, which is November and December. You've got Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's all packed in a month and a half, and that's when it gets really hard as the days get shorter and you get more sluggish to keep up your fitness, keep up your working out, and most importantly, keep up your diet and nutrition. So in today's video, I'm going to give you a couple quick tips on how to survive the holidays without packing on 20 extra pounds of body fat. But before I get started with that, make sure to click that subscribe button down below and hit that little bell icon. That way every time I come up with a new video, you guys are getting notified and not missing out on any great new content. Also, if you feel like it really helps me if you click that little like button down below as well. Now with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, so first and foremost, the best way to make it through the holiday season without finding yourself putting on a lot of body fat and completely blowing your calories and macros is to not set yourself up for failure. The main way you're going to want to do this is not trying to cut throughout the holidays. You don't want to be in a calorie deficit throughout the entire holiday season because it's just not practical. Chances are, for every holiday, there are going to be one, at least, possibly 2 or 3 days where you're going to be visiting family, having huge amounts of food put in front of you, and you're going to feel like you're depriving yourself or missing out if you're only giving yourself, 1,500 to 2,500 calories in the whole day when you could easily scarf that down in just one Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's meal. So by putting yourself in a position where you can be lean bulking throughout that, you've just added 700 to 1,000 calories to your daily calorie allowance that you can then spend eating food that you really enjoy. Because not all of the foods you're going to be eating during Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, the holiday season, is going to be unhealthy. You have, turkey, for instance, at most Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners, and that is full of delicious high-protein white meat with almost no fat, and obviously there's no carbs because it's just basically pure protein. It's meat. Similarly with things like ham and sweet potatoes, these aren't inherently unhealthy foods. It's a lot of the trimmings and the sides and just the amount that you're eating that's going to cause you problems. So by just adding some calories to your daily allowance, by putting yourself in the position to lean bulk instead of cut throughout the holidays, you're going to be depriving yourself a lot less and allowing yourself to really enjoy spending time at these holiday gatherings. And the next big thing is time your workouts appropriately. There is nothing wrong with going to the gym in the morning on Thanksgiving Day. By doing this, you are going to be burning an extra 200 to 400 calories, getting your workout in, and then using the extra food you'll be eating during your Thanksgiving dinner in order to actually build muscle and make yourself stronger, rather than just waking up late Thanksgiving morning, sleeping in, going right to lunch, bridging that straight into dinner, and then laying around watching football and going to bed, where all of the nutrients you just ate are going to be packed into your body as fat. By burning those extra calories and setting yourself in an anabolic mode where you're ready to build muscle, using those extra calories can be beneficial to your body and beneficial to your muscle building goals as a whole. And that leads me to my third tip, which is be very mindful about what you actually want to eat. A lot of people, when they're with relatives, when they're in that big festive atmosphere and there's so much delicious food everywhere, they get this mindset of, I just have to eat everything I possibly can because when am I going to get this opportunity again? And that's just not the right attitude to have because you'll find yourself eating hundreds to thousands more calories than you would otherwise if you just ate what you actually wanted. Gave yourself reasonable portions on your plate, picked the dishes that actually appeal to you personally, and just eat those and enjoy your meal rather than just trying to pack in as much food as possible. You don't need a third helping of candied sweet potatoes. You don't need like 6 rolls with your dinner. You wouldn't normally eat that. Why are you eating it now? And the last tip is kind of a two-parter. The first part is, as I've addressed in an earlier video, give yourself that allowance on that one day or at that one meal specifically. If you want to go over on your calories during that one meal, if you want to just eat whatever you want and not track, that's fine. Just eat some extra protein earlier in the day and kind of fast if you want in the morning. Leave yourself lots of extra calories for the evening so that even if you go over, you're only going over by 500-600 calories because you simply can't consume more than that much over your daily allowance in just one meal. So by sort of fasting earlier, eating some protein and some good lean foods, and then giving yourself a big meal when you're with your family to eat, that's the best way to set yourself up for success when dealing with big Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's dinners. And the second part of that tip is make sure you pick one day out of every holiday celebration to really let yourself do this. So, if you have a Thanksgiving with your side of the family and your spouse's side of the family and your dad's side of the family and your mom's side of the family, think in your head of which one has the best cooks and which one has the food you're going to really want to be splurging on, and use that day, that meal, to really consume all those calories. And at the other meals, just be more reasonable with your calorie intake and track your macros so you know approximately what you're eating. And by doing this, you accomplish two things. You give yourself that freedom and lack of stress in knowing that you can spend one meal just eating whatever you want to and fully enjoying all the food, having that second piece of pumpkin pie if you want to, really enjoying yourself. And at the same time, you don't have that guilt hanging over your head because you know you're not seriously damaging your metabolism, you're not damaging your progress, and you're not losing progress when you're really trying to keep yourself in a lean athletic state throughout the holidays. So hopefully these tips were helpful for you guys. That's it for today's video. Make sure to click that like button down below if you found it informative or helpful for you. And of course, subscribe to this channel because I have new content coming out all the time that I don't want you guys to miss. And leave a comment down below letting me know any holiday eating tips that you have to keep yourself lean, shredded, and in shape throughout the holidays because I want to know more and I want to help you guys train smarter and look better.